You see, the downside of being a celebrity is that even the most safely guarded secrets eventually come out, and Amber Heard is our latest victim. The Aquaman actress is in court battling her ex-husband Johnny Depp over a defamation case. The newest revelation from the corridors of justice left the entire world shocked and Amber gutted. Apparently, she suffers from borderline personality disorder, BPD, which means she is not even fit to be a mom. So does this mean Depp has been right all along? And will Amber lose the chance to live with her daughter? Let's hear more. A clinical psychologist hired to review Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's turbulent relationship told jurors that the actress suffers from 2 personality disorders and that she grossly exaggerated her PTSD after the couple's bitter split. Depp's legal team called expert witness Dr. Shannon Curry to the stand as the Hollywood star's highly publicized defamation trial against his ex-wife entered its 9th day. The clinical and forensic psychologist told the court she concluded Amber had traits consistent with borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder, 2 conditions found in people with patterns of emotional instability and attention-seeking behavior. This revelation not only complicates her case, but pokes at her level of fitness in parenthood. Dr. Curry testified that she was initially hired by Depp's lawyers early last year to review files in the legal battle between the 2 feuding exes and identify behaviors in their relationship that may be consistent with intimate partner violence. The psychology expert, however, revealed her role would shift several months later in October when she was asked to provide a psychological evaluation of Amber. BPD, also known as emotional dysregulation disorder, is a mental disorder that impacts a person's ability to regulate their emotions and behavior, and therefore negatively affects their relationships with others. If this is anything to go by, there is a huge potential that Amber Heard may lose custody of her daughter. Meanwhile, HPD, which also falls under the umbrella of dramatic personality disorder like BPD, is characterized by a pattern of attention-seeking behavior and egocentrism. Through her evaluation, Dr. Curry said she concluded that Amber had grossly exaggerated the post-traumatic stress the actress claimed to have suffered from her relationship with Depp, and noted that in the actress's eyes, the actor went from being idolized to the dumpster. She noted that Amber's BPD was marked by an underlying terror of abandonment, and somebody with the condition tends to make desperate attempts to stop it from happening. And as a result of these disorders, Curry explained, somebody like Amber could quickly appear charming at the start of a friendship or relationship, but could then turn dark quickly. This more or less exonerates Johnny Depp. Throughout the hearing, he has painted a picture of a woman who used to blow things out of proportion. Whenever they had a minor argument, Amber would ensure it turned ugly, wailing, breaking things, then telling others an exaggerated version. You'll see relationships start very intensely, extremely close, she said. This might be their perfect soulmate, and initially everything seems great, but reality sets in. People are not perfect. Most of us accept people as a whole, but with a person with BPD, things are in these extremes. That person goes from being idolized to a dumpster. They are totally devalued. They're the worst. Then there'll be a repair because the person with this disorder does feel remorse. Somebody with BPD is usually very, very interested in looks and utilizes their looks to get the respect they're looking for, she added. Amber, who wore a cream-colored blazer and styled her hair in a crown braid, sat quietly alongside her legal team during Dr. Curry's testimony and at times was seen jotting down notes. She did not look up as the doctor confirmed her diagnosis, but appeared to shift uncomfortably and at one point rolled her eyes when the expert described the characteristics of such disorders. According to Curry's diagnosis, Amber was a sophisticated and calculated case of BPD, somebody who would tend to hit you where it hurts a bit more and be very, very destructive. This all but confirms all the things Johnny Depp said about her. Dr. Curry also explained that people with BPD have identity issues and constantly change their interests and values. They take on the personality of the people they want to be around, the way they dress, interest, the way they talk, she told the court. Amber was speculated to have displayed such behavior in the past week when social media users pointed out that the actress seemed to be copying Depp's courtroom outfits and hairstyles. Netizens claimed Amber had purposely been wearing ensembles that looked similar to ones that Depp previously wore during the trial in an attempt to play mind games on him. Dr. Curry went on to explain the hallmarks of HPD in a person, which include an overly dramatic presentation and quick shifts between emotions, such as going from very animated to sad. Those with HPD experience hypersensitivity and could melt down in the middle of a restaurant if somebody showed up 2 minutes late. They will make a lot of accusations, reactivity, a lot of escalation. They can react aggressively, physically, prevent partners from trying to leave. Often they'll be abusive to their partners, sometimes physically restrain them. Somebody like Amber lived a life marked by drama and shallowness, the doctor says. The underlying drive was to always be the center of attention, and without it, a person with HPD would feel pretty empty. While making her assessment, Curry explained she reviewed various materials in the case, including Amber's medical records, mental health treatment records, court exhibits, witness statements, as well as audio and video recordings. She also met with the Aquaman actress for several hours over the course of 2 separate dates in December 2021 before finally coming to a diagnosis. The doctor also revealed she was not asked to provide the same evaluation for Depp. The court heard 2 instances from Amber's medical notes, which illustrated her condition. Firstly, she admitted she had cut her arm in the past, which was a typical thing that somebody with BPD does. Amber's former friend, Rocky Pennington, recounted how they were once out shopping for Thanksgiving items, and Amber struck her face out of the blue. Dr. Curry said that could happen if Amber decided Pennington wasn't meeting her needs and lashed out. When asked whether or not Amber had PTSD as a result of her relationship with Depp, Dr. Curry said no. In fact, the Drive Angry actress was grossly exaggerating symptoms of PTSD and claimed to have 19 out of a list of 20 conditions. She testified that according to one test, Amber was in the 98th percentile for exaggerating her PTSD, which indicated she had engaged in extreme levels of exaggeration. Dr. Curry said that was not typical even of somebody with the most disabling form of PTSD, and that they dialed the number of issues down to 3. They were sleep disturbance, an extended feeling of being startled, and recurring nightmares that the actress was being held down. But even then, there was evidence these issues were in place before Amber and Depp got together, Dr. Curry said. Amber said when she first moved to Los Angeles, she suffered from blanket anxiety and depression. Summing up her interactions with Amber, Dr. Curry said she was very likable, but her testing showed she approached it in a manner that very clearly minimized any psychological dysfunction, but presented herself as free of problems and did so in a way that was not obvious. Under cross-examination, Dr. Curry admitted that she thought Depp was a good actor and that she had enjoyed a 4-hour dinner with him and his lawyers before being hired. Amber's lawyer, Elaine Bredhoft, questioned Curry's decision to sit down for a 3 to 4 hour dinner with Depp and his legal team at his home before taking the case. Don't you think that's a little odd you're getting interviewed by Mr. Depp to decide if you'll testify adversely against Amber Heard? Bredhoft asked. Dr. Curry insisted that Depp's legal team interviewed her. Bredhoft said, "You'd seen a number of his TV and movie roles, and you thought he was a good actor?" To which Dr. Curry replied, "Yes." The trial has sparked much intrigue online as revelations about the abuse Depp allegedly suffered at the hands of Amber come to light, with some Twitter users noticing the actress's quick changing and unnatural facial expressions during her ex-husband's testimony. While taking the stand in Virginia, Depp, 58, has claimed that Amber abused him and recounted how she once allegedly became angry at him for taking off his own boots instead of allowing her to do it, and how she allegedly severed one of his fingers. He told jurors how he and Amber had a routine in which she would take off his boots and give him a glass of wine when he returned from work. And one time, when he broke that routine by taking off his own boots, she became irate. Throughout the trial, Amber could be seen talking to her lawyers as her facial expressions seemed to change, at one point seemingly smirked after apparently looking afraid. With these new revelations, Amber not only boosts her chances of losing the defamation case, but her parental capabilities will be reviewed as well. To be honest, it's getting worse for her, but who knows? Maybe she has something up her sleeves. All we have to do is wait and see. In our upcoming videos, we'll bring you up to speed with shocking revelations as they come. So be sure to subscribe to our channel so that you don't get to miss any of them.